Hey guys, welcome back to Think Beautiful, the channel where I discuss the debacle that is Meghan Markle. And today we got Meghan Markle getting summoned to Goop headquarters for damage control because Meghan Markle might think she is the bee's knees right now. Look how smug she looks. It's smugness off the charts. But Meghan Markle, I have to tell you the truth. This is not Gwyneth holding out an olive branch. Okay, you guys are not friends. Don't even kid yourself. She was 100% trolling the other day. I'm sorry. That coffee cup, give me a break. That was absolutely a troll. But instead, Meghan Markle thinks that she has pulled the wool over our eyes and she's got one up on us because Gwyneth Paltrow posted this little Q&A thing on her Instagram. Now, I don't think these are real questions, to be honest with you, because it's like, oh, when's your podcast coming out? And she's like, oh, it's up. Here it is. Like, just all these relevant questions that were just too obvious, to be honest. But anyway, someone asked about the Meghan Markle and Gwyneth Paltrow beef that was going on. And this is how she responded.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
So there you go. Meghan Markle got summoned to Gwyneth's house because obviously Gwyneth is like, I need to fix this. Okay, I'll show you how it's done. I'll fix this. Calls Meghan Markle, who's obviously doing nothing at her home because she doesn't work. She gets other people to stuff things up for her. Okay. Meghan Markle rocks up, looks like she's got her feet up on the table almost. All right. Just so relaxed. And they pull out this little skit, if you want to call it that. Meghan Markle is eating some food, obviously proper food that Gwyneth has prepared for her that is actually edible. It doesn't include berries because not everything has to include berries, Meghan Markle. And she says, I don't know what this is about. I don't understand it whatsoever. And Meghan Markle, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And she thinks she's so funny. That is the worst acting I've ever seen. She couldn't even hold a straight face for like 5 seconds of that shot. Honestly, she just starts smiling straight away. She cannot contain herself. She thinks she's so good right now. Well, guess what, Meghan Markle? I know for sure that that was damage control by Gwyneth for Goop because we just got this article in Vanity Fair where Gwyneth spoke all about business. Okay, she also said, I don't know Meghan Markle. Okay, because that's only the second time they've met, by the way. Anyway, this is what Gwyneth said in her article. So let's read this. The stakes are even higher now that Paltrow is a CEO and spokesmodel of Goop, a company fashioned in her image. Her name blesses the brand, but Paltrow believes that sensational celebrity media coverage, like Meghan Markle, carries over to the business. It used to be we can take shots at these models or movie stars because it's fun to read, Paltrow says. Blah, 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 but it's more precarious when they're answering to investors. You're crossing a line because you could be impacting my P&L, okay? My business, my profit and loss statement, corporate speak for profit and loss. If it's not true and you're creating a negative perception about any one of our businesses, what's your responsibility there? It's different than just saying, look at this gross picture of Gwyneth on a beach on vacation. Because those narratives can filter into boardrooms, I ask. It can, Paltrow nods, and it can impact sales. There you go. Gwyneth Paltrow has just told us that negativity about her personal life can flow over into her business and affect her sales. This is why she did this damage control today. She called Meghan Markle up and said, we got to squash this because you, Meghan Markle, are ruining my business. You are markling my business. All right. But honestly, no sympathy for Gwyneth Paltrow. She did this all to herself. This was her own behavior. So I'm not exactly Team Gwyneth because you don't act like this and then try and fix it. That is very Meghan Markle. All right. You should just be a bit more mature in the first place, but it was hilarious. But I will also say that She has also answered a question in this Q&A about Jennifer Aniston. And let me tell you again, Jennifer Aniston is not friends with Meghan Markle, which means Gwyneth is also not. Because someone asked a question, probably another setup question, can you have Jennifer Aniston on the podcast? And Gwyneth's like, oh, fantastic idea, blah, blah, blah. I will ask her, Jennifer Aniston? Like, of course she's going to come on. All right. So let me tell you how I know again why Jen hates Meghan Markle.
MIDI Health. I liked it so much. I had such a good experience that I invested in the company. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And I'm not going to talk any shit. I'm not going to stir the pot. But why don't we have to call Kate Middleton Kate of Wales?
So now we have Amy
Okay, Hilaria,
Schumer
out.
taking a shot at Meghan Markle because this never stops. Everyone hates Meghan Markle. Okay. But take a look at who liked that post. Oh, yes, Jennifer Aniston. Because I'm telling you, Jennifer Aniston cannot stand Meghan Markle. Okay. So if Gwyneth wants to associate herself with Jennifer Aniston, they are never going to be friends. This threesome is never going to happen. All right. Now, if Gwyneth is really serious about this and if she wants to actually kill this, I want to see a picture or some reel or something with Meghan Markle in the middle, Jennifer Aniston on one side, and Gwyneth on the other. Because these guys are not friends. All damage control. Speaking of damage control, what the F is this? Can someone please tell me what is this? How do you even get Jam to do that? What is this? Can she just please get a food stylist or not? Because this is hilarious. Something is wrong with that jar as well. It's so tiny. I don't know. It's not even the jar she's using for the jam. Like, what is that? It looks so weird. I don't even know what else to say about that. Disgusting is probably the only thing. But we also got a little bit of a teaser on the podcast today. We got Meghan Markle doing a Q&A as well. Hard work or hardly working? Oh, the former, my friend, the former. Let's go. I mean, obviously she's hardly working. She's been able to rock up to Gwyneth Paltrow's house in a heartbeat. Oh, I bet she bought her some stupid harvest basket as well. Anyway, we also got the trailer for this debacle, okay? Now, obviously, I'm not going to play it, okay? But it's awful. So I'm going to read out some bits, okay? So she starts off, and I can't do her voice, but let's just pretend. I'm Megan, and this is Confessions of a Female Flounder, a show where I chat with female entrepreneurs and friends, because she always has to be friends with them. She's so desperate for friends, this girl, about the sleepless nights, the lessons learned, and the laser focus that got them to where they are today. We're diving into the highs and the lows and the kind of advice that turns small ideas into billion-dollar businesses. And of course, we're going to get some girl talk. Now, honestly, the girl talk is so dumb. So she's talking to female founders. This is like a serious topic, okay? There's a bit of credibility in this as well. Like you're talking to billionaires. You're asking them for advice. You're wanting to know about them. You're propping them up, okay? You're putting them on a pedestal. We want to be like you. You guys are leaders. And then she's like, let's talk about boys. Are you dating someone? Oh my gosh, you didn't tell me. Like, it's just disgusting. Meghan Markle is pulling out her single girl vibes on this. I'm telling you, if she's not single, I don't know, because she's gone back to the TIG, but I mean, she's gone back to like single girl TIG. And not just single girl, she's gone back single white girl TIG. This is crazy. She has completely morphed into a 20-year-old. She's gone backwards. It's so weird. Anyway, she also says, like I was just saying, she's talking to someone about business, and then she's like, are you saying you're not single now? Have I missed something in the past couple weeks? What's happening? And through it all, I'm building a business of my own and getting all sorts of practical advice along the way that I'm very excited to share with you. Like, as if she hasn't got like professionals who she could ask. And anyway, she's still stuffing it all up. So I don't know if she's taking any of this advice. Too little, too late, I say. So join me for Confessions of a Female Flounder from Lemonada Media, which, by the way, is also female founded. Oh, she's told us like 5 million times. And like I said before, I bet one of those girls is going to be on the show. Like the easiest guest to have, right? Like just ask the people that work there. Like because no one else is going to come on your show, clearly. And then she's like, "Let's do this, ladies." Yeah. And then she says something so cringe. Okay. She says something like, "This is not Shark Tank. Think of this as Dolphin Tank. These are friendly waters. It's all going to be good." Oh, God. Please help me. Dolphin Tank is so dumb. And one of her friends on the show, so this Jamie Kern Lima is going to be on, right? Now, Jamie Kern Lima is on Shark Tank. So, like, why is she saying it's not Shark Tank, it's Dolphin Tank? Like, I don't think that's necessary. I think that's kind of saying, well, you're on a stupid show, which is not nice. I'm the dolphin here. Like, trying to paint herself to be such a lovely person. It is so bad. Anyway, it goes on. It's going to be 8 episodes. Okay. Now, that's not a lot in the scheme of things. Um, anyway, she goes on and on and on. I don't even want to read all of this. It's too boring. She says something like, "You're just trying to figure out how to walk, then you want to learn how to run." Oh, gosh. And then you want to learn how to fly. Oh, my gosh. All of those things take time. That you can't learn how to fly. What are you talking about? There's also something very exciting and energizing about learning something new as we get older. The entrepreneurial journey for anyone is a lot, and I'm also really, really lucky that so many of my close friends, there we go again with the friends, are female founders that I can glean advice from. So she is leaning into this female founder. I prefer female flounder. I can't even say founder. Or CEO. Like, this is her new thing. This is her rebrand. She is now a female founder and she's surrounding herself with female founders, and this is going to be god awful. I'm telling you. Just listening to the trailer, if you have to go listen to it, basically that's what she says. You're not going to learn anything else from that. But if you want to watch a decent podcast, why don't you check out Harry's other girlfriend? Okay, because she also has a podcast coming out. And this, of course, is Cressida. Now, Cressida is gorgeous. She's so pretty. She absolutely dodged a bullet. Good for her. But she has this lessons from our mothers. She's doing this with her sister, Isabella, who is married to Richard Branson's son. I didn't know that. Now I do. It's coming out on Mother's Day in the UK. I'm sure Harry's going to be listening to this because it's all about mothers and he just wants to know all about his mother and tell us all about her. Anyway, they nearly lost their mother a little while back. Now they're kind of realizing, oh, we should have asked all these questions. So yeah, they're interested to learn from their mothers and recognize how important they are. It sounds so lovely. So if you want to watch something with substance, go and watch that. Okay, because we know Harry will be watching. But there you go, you guys. Meghan Markle gets summoned to Goop headquarters to help with Goop basically and do some damage control. Now, Meghan Markle's, as ever, is still up shit creek, let's be honest, okay? And with this kind of attitude, look at her. It's disgusting. It's not going to work anyway. All right. So, all the best, Meghan Markle. If you think that you have got one up on your haters, your trolls, okay, basically people that just criticize you because we all get lumped into the one box, okay, which is completely unfair. And you would say an archetype, wouldn't you? We shouldn't be held down by our stereotypes, Meghan Markle. Um, yeah, it's not going to work. Okay, you've just tried to, well, Gwyneth has just tried to save her own face. She doesn't care about your brand. Okay, because if she did, she'd go on your podcast. And I really don't think that's going to happen. Time will tell, but yeah, Good luck. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I will keep this coming. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.